For all you fellas that have been in the frag community for quite a while, this review might not be for you. You've probably seen a ton of reviews on this fragrance. So this review is dedicated to the upcoming frag heads, the younger lads, the people that are new to my channel. I'm here to talk about a fragrance today, and you already know what it is by the thumbnail. That I think this fragrance is one of the best value for money fragrances you can get, especially if you can find it at a discounter. And at the minute in the UK, I believe on Notino's website, you can find this for £65 for a 120 ml bottle. That is a steal. Today I'm here to talk about Mancera's Cedrat Boise. Let's do this. What is good, YouTube? Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Mikey Cologne, and as always, thank you very much for tuning in. Before I get going, I just want to say a big thank you to all my subscribers. Some people have dropped comments down and sent me messages, and for whom did so, you know what I'm talking about, and I appreciate you. I appreciate every single one of you. Thank you for the support. Right, I'm going to dive straight into this fragrance from Mancera, Cedrat Boise. But this come out in 2011. Now, that means it's been around for 13 years. And let me tell you something, do not let age put you off a fragrance. I say this all the time. It doesn't matter how old it is, if it has a timeless DNA, which this does have, you have nothing to worry about. And like I say, at discounters you can pick it up for a great price. £65 in Notino. I believe allbeauty it is £75 for the 125 ml bottle, which is still a good price. Some people compare this, or have compared this in the past, to Creed of Venice. I will get into that. Right, let me just show you, right, and quickly, the new bottles are magnetic caps with pressurised atomizers. This is an old bottle with a screw cap, and the atomizers on these could be better. There's no doubt about it. They're not the best. Right, you've got citruses from Sicily, blackcurrant, cold spices. I don't know what cold spices are. You've got jasmine, patchouli leaves, woodsy notes, leather, oak moss, and vanilla. How does this open up? It opens up bright. It opens up with a fresh, juicy, sweet, lemony blast. After a minute or two, you will start to notice a little bit of a green herbal tone that comes in. It is sitting way in the back at first. I think this is the blackcurrant mixing in with bergamot. Bergamot is not listed. It says citruses from Sicily, but I definitely get bergamot mixing in with the blackcurrant. They help out on the sweet, juicy side of things. Plus, they give this fragrance a little bit of a green touch. Now, as it starts to settle in, you will start to notice this creamy, vanillic tone that comes in. And this blends in with them citruses. Now, the creamy quality, I believe, is coming from the jasmine. I do not get anything floral in this. Like, I don't smell this and think, yeah, this is a floral fragrance. No, this is a fruity, citrusy, juicy fragrance at first. So nothing floral, fellas. You do not need to worry about that. It just helps out turning this fragrance a little bit creamy when the vanilla creeps in. As it settles down a little bit more, as you can see, I'm very precise. I have to be. Settles down a little bit more. Now you'll start getting a woodsy tone that comes in. But with this, I get a very light, smoky quality. that smoky quality is coming from the leather. As this goes from mid to dry down, so there's quite a lot going on from opening to mid. As this goes from mid to dry down, things calm down. The citruses sort of take a back seat a little bit. The woods amp up, the vanilla turns up, that creamy quality dials up, and the aroma of leather comes through, but it's very light. It's like the smoky quality that I get. I get this leathery aroma. The smoky quality at this stage has now sort of fizzled out, and now you're just getting the smell of leather from that leather accord. And then when this sits in the base in a complete dry down, it's got a little bit of sweetness. I think the jasmine helps carry the sweetness through the fragrance along with them citrusy qualities. But citruses are volatile, meaning that they can burn off and fade out quite quick, hence why they're normally used as top notes. So I think you've got a nice dose of sweetness when this opens up. It's a little bit fruity, it's citrusy, but as it sort of dries down, you still always have this lingering sweetness to the fragrance. And I think the jasmine helps out with that. The patchouli mixing in with the woodsy notes is what sort of dials that woodsy quality up in his fragrance when it sits in the base. And that is basically Cedrat Boise in a nutshell. Now, let me talk about Creed's Aventus quickly. The reason why I think people have said that this is similar to Creed's Aventus is that Creed's Aventus has a little bit of a fruity quality to it. It has a woodsy side, plus in some batches, it has a smoky quality to it. You do get that in this fragrance, but it's different to Creed's Aventus. It smells different. And when you start to understand fragrances, and when you start to learn about notes, you will see that this is different to that fragrance. They're in the same family or in the same vein or in the same style as each other, but they do completely different things. That is all I'm going to say on that one. The longevity on this is stellar. I get 8+ hours with this fragrance, and it is a fresh earth fragrance. Like, it's not a dark, heavy, dense fragrance. It has a little bit of lift to it. I wouldn't say it's completely airy. No, it does have some body to it, but it also has some lift to it as well. Occasions, you can wear this anywhere, any time of year. This will shine. This is like a decent pick-me-up fragrance on a doom and gloom dingy day because of that fruity citrusy side. It does give this a little bit of a playful edge, but in spring and summer this works fantastic as well. You can dress it up, you can dress it down, white t-shirt, I don't know, if you're lounging around the house in shorts and a t-shirt, if you're going out and you're dressed up half smart. It's a versatile fragrance for a fella. And like I say, if you're new to fragrances, I think this is worth checking out. It really is. It is mass appealing. It is people pleasing. And it is easy to wear. You do not have to overthink this fragrance. And like I say, if you can pick it up for a good price, I think it's worth its value. Or it's one of the most... Yeah, it's worth its value. Don't want to get too technical. Right, ladies and gentlemen, that is my review on Cedrat Boise from Mancera. I would love to hear if you have tried this. Are you new to fragrances? Have you seen this? Are you interested in it? Drop a comment down below. Ask me a question. I will always try and get back to you lot. I have been slacking a little bit over the past couple of weeks on replying to people. I do apologise. There's just a lot going on. So I appreciate all your support and your patience, of course. And I hope everybody's doing well. And remember, smelling good's always a pleasure and never a chore. Thank you again. And I'll see you lot on the next one. Cheers.